Oh man, here we go, man. Live from Houston, Texas, man. We got one of the hottest, if not the hottest Chicago rapper right now. VonOff1700, man. How you doing?
I'm doing decent. Houston overrated as fuck though.
Houston overrated? Damn, why is it overrated? Nigga,
Cause
you only been there for a day. You ain't even got to see nothing.
I've been here I went outside as soon as I got here. I took a shower, went outside. I went to like 3-4 clubs. All
Man, this
fat
part
bunk holes in there.
it's women and parties everywhere.
Man, the women in parties I seen was fat bunk holes. I was great. I don't like
Nah, man, you gotta go to man, it's I mean, well, it's been raining a lot too.
Yeah,
It's been
raining
flooding
right now
and
too.
raining a lot
Yeah,
too.
it's raining. Fact.
Yeah. But man, it's crazy. I was just talking to my homeboy Third, and your name came up, man, and I'm like, wow, because me and you spoke 2 months ago, I think.
Yeah.
And is this 0 to 100, bro? You're out of here. Like
Yeah.
top 10 on the charts. Everybody's listening to your music. My nephew's happy I'm interviewing you right now. Sexy Red's bumping your shit. Everybody's talking about you right now. Does it even feel real?
I'll be feeling I don't really be knowing what I be doing for real. Like I'll do something big, like something big will happen for me. Then I'll be like just shrugging my shoulders. Then everybody will be like, you don't even know what you doing right now. You tweaking. Like, but it feel like it's a good feeling though.
Yeah. But that's good that you're not comfortable yet and you're not, you're not smelling yourself or feeling yourself and you just keep working. Like that's the best mindset to have.
Yeah.
So what about like your parents? Did they ever support your rap dreams or was it just one of them things where they were just like, whatever, do you?
My OG, hell no. Hell no. Never in a million years. Cause I was a fuck up in school from the very beginning. Like 9th grade, I was a fuck up. Like I fucked myself up in 9th grade as soon as I got to high school. 9th grade your most important year for real. That's really, they always say that I fucked up early in 9th grade. And then that's when I finally clicked in like, yeah, school ain't it.
What you do in 9th grade to fuck up?
I just was tweaking, skipping school, skipping classes. So I think my GPA was like a 0.3 or some shit. Like I fucked up. I even had like a D in gym or some shit because I never used to dress out.
Gym?
Yeah, I couldn't even pass gym. I ain't even never switch my clothes out, none of that shit. So school was just out the window. So I always knew I was gonna do something. So I started playing with music around that time. And then shit, my first song, my OG ain't really like me doing music because my first song, I wasn't really rapping. I was just dissing people. Like, I was just dissing people. And then my mama real known in the city and shit. So everybody was calling her phone like, oh, your son just said this in his song and da-da-da-da-da. And she thought the whole world was trying to kill me. So it was like, she ain't really never liked me rapping and shit. But now she on the train though. She know what's going on.
Wait, how long did it take her to see other people listening to you, or was it one of them things where it's like, all right, I see he's serious now?
She ain't never like give me even a chance to be like, is you gonna take this serious? Like he always was like, no, like do this. Like she always tried to make me get a job. Always try to make me go back to school. Always try to make me do this. Always try to make me do that. But I was never doing that shit. Like everything she tried to get me to do, I never did that shit. Like.
Yeah, and a lot of parents just feel like, and you're from Chicago, so it's like a lot of parents affiliate rap with violence too.
Yeah.
So maybe she was trying to keep you out of that lane.
Yeah, but it was like, I don't know, cause as it got better and better, like as my music started getting views, and I'm telling her like, yeah, she still wasn't really fucking with it for real, cause it was like, it ain't really doing us no good. I was just getting views for a long ass time, and then when I really started getting paid from it, she really wasn't rocking with it in the book. Still neither. But
even when the money was coming in,
not a lot of money, but like the little $500 checks, $700 checks and shit like that, $1,000 checks, she still wasn't rocking with it because that shit ain't gonna pay the bills. But now she knows that, like, yeah.
What was your first rap check? What was the first time you ever got paid for rapping?
My distro kid, my shit was like, I knew like how the shit go, so I set my distro kid up early. And I just let the money stack up. And I never knew how to take the money off in the first place. Like, it was like every time I try to take the money off, it's like I got to add a tax write-off and all this shit. And I'm young as shit. I'm 18. I don't know shit about no taxes. So my first rap check was like like shit, like my first birthday, like not like my 20th birthday, like 2022, I took my bread off. It was $5,000 off
Nice.
DistroKid. But that shit was
Nice.
stacked up for a minute though, so that ain't really nice. It was like I had like 13 songs, like 8, 9
Okay.
songs.
So it took that 5,000 was like over a year period of time, you think?
Yeah, like 2 years, like 2 years,
Okay.
2020 to 2022.
But when you get that money, it's like, okay, this 5,000. If I can make 5,000, I can make 500,000.
Yeah, fact. No, when I got that check, that shit was gone. That shit was going so fast, and there was no investing, no music, or none of that shit. My brother got locked up. I put some money to his lawyer. I bought some outfits, shot some videos. Then that shit was gone.
What about your pops? Was he
my
around?
daddy, no, my daddy don't. My daddy be in and out, but right now he locked up though. So my mom and my daddy they broke up when I was young as hell. But I got a stepdaddy though. My stepdad, he cool as hell.
Yeah. So you're skipping school in the 9th grade. What are you doing to make money?
A bum.
Yo, I fuck with you, man. Most rappers would have been like, man, I was selling cocaine and selling crack. And
like, I ain't gonna lie,
I fuck with you, man.
I was like a bum sitting around playing the game till like 17, 16. Then I got outside. When I got outside, it was like, you outside now, like you gotta have some money in your pocket. So I started doing little side shit. Not no major crazy shit.
Yeah. Just to get by?
Yeah. Just some shit.
So, okay, so you're 16, 17. Now I'm seeing like these 16 Shot'ems interview. I'm watching all these interviews about like 14 car thefts and robberies and
yeah.
Is this shit real? Like is it like
some shit be some shit, but like most like the shit we was doing, it wasn't like no crazy shit, but yeah.
So stealing cars was just like a hustle?
Yeah.
Just to get from A to B. It wasn't like y'all was like trying to like rip them apart and sell the parts and shit.
I was a car dealership. We used to sell them.
Oh, y'all used to sell them?
Yeah.
So like, I mean, and this is the past, so I don't want you to think I'm a fed or anything.
Yeah.
So are y'all waiting? Are you like knowing how to hotwire a car, or are y'all waiting when like people try to warm up that car and go back inside?
Both.
Damn.
Like we had like it's both. Like a jump in where we'd just get your shit together and that's our shit. Like
and just drive around the city.
Yeah, until we find a sale for it. Take a picture of it, send it to like the random people who be buying the cars and shit, and then pop that. And we selling them for cheap, like cheap.
$100, $500?
No, like $800, $900. It's for us. Like the way we go outside, get us a V, and then we all send it to somebody. Like everybody who trying to buy the car, we send it to them. And then we splitting $800. So this motherfucker getting 2, this motherfucker getting 2, this motherfucker getting 2. We splitting it up. So we gotta steal 5 cars if we want to get good. And some nights it be slow as hell. The police want to chase us all night, all type of shit. So it's like some nights we going in the house with shit. Some nights we getting good. Some nights we not. And then $200, $100, that shit don't really be none. That shit be going so fast. But we gotta put gas in the car. You gotta do all type of shit. So that shit was really trash.
I mean, so y'all are going around looking for cars.
Yeah, my life was just crazy. Like I'm sleeping through the day. I'm only popping out at night. And we popping out at night, we stealing. That's all we doing, stealing.
Did anything crazy ever happen? I know how Chicago could get with shootouts.
Anything you could think of that happened. People shootouts over their cars, all
chasing y'all and shit.
Nah, don't even think about chasing us. That's gonna be the worst mistake you ever made in your life, trying to chase us for your car. That ain't never happened, but just a lot of shit. A lot of shit that happened. Getting chased by the police, that'd be the most craziest part that people be like, has to be chasing for us, that shit, every time you look left and right.
Yeah. So how did you finally get caught with the stealing cars and shit?
I ain't never get caught like in the act of stealing cars. I always just got caught like in a stolen car. Like every time I got locked up, I went on a high speed, we end up crashing or some shit. Like every time I got locked up, we crashed every time.
Yeah. And how many times did you get charged for car theft or
they don't charge you with car theft. They charge you with possession of a stolen motor vehicle. So it ain't
Okay, so
like,
that's not as bad as car theft.
yeah, it's a misdemeanor. So
Okay.
uh
And when are you like, you know what? I gotta. This ain't it. This ain't the way I need to go about things.
the last time I got locked up, well, not the last time, like the second to last time I got locked up, it was some crazy shit. Like they tried to charge me with some shit that happened. It was on some, I ain't even steal this car. I got this car from somebody else, and they must have did some shit out the car, and it was still on the car. Now I'm just riding, like finna go do some shit. Now I go to the suburbs, come back to the city. By the time I come back to the city, the whole district waiting on us. Like I get in like a 12-car police chase. And I guess whoever had the car, they was robbing out of the car. It was like 14 robberies on the car. And then they tried to charge me with the 14 robberies. I was in the station for like 3 days. But when they found out they didn't have enough evidence on me, they just charged me with a possession of the stolen motor vehicle and shit. And then shit, I bonded out. And then that was it. But when I was in the station though, they came back and told us, they like, it was me and my homie. They like, man, y'all know know how to be in the station. They like, y'all know what y'all facing. You facing 21 to 45. They were trying to charge me with 6 counts. To try to charge my homie with 8 counts, and then try to charge me with 3 counts of burglary, and charge my other homie with 2 counts of burglary. So they right there telling us that. I'm down there doing the math in my head. Six times 21 to 45. A motherfucker wouldn't even know my name I grew up with. On my dead homie, I would have been like, so when I was in there, I was just thinking like, then I went to the county, did like 4 days in that bitch. And I did the 4 days, everybody knowing me in that bitch. Like the first time I went to the county, I did 10 months. Everybody, like a couple motherfuckers knew me like here and there. But I done got out and I went up. I got out and went up, like dropped like 3 songs, all my shit going crazy. Now I get locked up doing the dumb shit. Now everywhere I go, everybody in the county know me. They, damn, you was just going crazy. Da, 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 da. So that's another reality check. Like I don't even need to be in here for real. Like that shit crazy. Now when I got out, I dropped free brick. That bitch go up. That bitch at like 300K. Then New Year's come, I shot on deck. That bitch did $1 million in like 2 weeks. And then from then, it just been all foot on the gas.
So with the blowing up part, are you just releasing a video and just letting it do what it do? Like, what was your technique? Because I remember when I interviewed Nardo Wick, he said that he would pay like all the small blogs to, no, he would have like random women rapping his shit because people don't like supporting unknown rappers. So he got like nice looking women to rap his shit. What was your like strategy to get your name out there?
In Chicago really small as fuck. So it's like in Chicago, everybody, like soon as I post my shit on Facebook, everybody done seen that shit from the west side. So it's like they sharing that shit and this person on this person, da 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 da. But like on the gram, my gram, I don't even know. Like bro them be like, bro, how you supposed to be doing that? You gotta be paying for something. You gotta be paying for something. I swear to God, I just get the video back and press the blue button at the top and my shit just be going crazy. Like at first I used to like paying for promotion. Like I used to hit up like my mixtape, Say Cheese and shit, trying to see how much the post was and shit. But that shit was like, that shit ain't really, they used to be charging $350 for a post and shit. And we ain't really had that shit to pay for that shit. So we'll probably like do that shit like one time. And that shit ain't really used to work. That shit used to give me some followers, like 100 followers. But then it's like, I stopped doing that shit. And then once I got out, I just started posting my shit. My shit started going up. And the blogs in Chicago, you don't really gotta pay them. They already fuck with you. Like Chicago Wave, all of them, they fuck with you. Like the Chicago Wave, they fuck with the rack heavy. So it's like, you can be a new rapper, they gonna post your shit. And right. Everybody in the rack follow them. So that too. So if your shit hot, they gonna fuck with your shit.
Do you feel like the glasses really helped you? Because people have this thing where I see so many comments where people say you look like the dude off Arthur.
Yeah.
You look like the dude off Proud Family.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people think that you're just this square. You're not really about that life. So that's another interesting thing that makes people just want to dig in even more. How much credit do you give your glasses?
I give it a lot, but a little bit at the same time. Cause like I've been rapping with my glasses for real. Like I've been had glasses since like 2021. I got like a couple videos with my shit on, but a lot though. Like now, cause now people just troll. My song could be raw as hell. The song would be raw as hell. They under there talking about my glasses. Like, come on, man, y'all ass tweaking. That's not even about that. But yeah, it helped though. It helped.
Yeah. Did it take you a while to ignore like the trolling comments where people, trying to test you and shit?
I'm a troll, so you can't really troll me. Like I troll all day. Like, so when people be trolling, like if you say some funny shit, bro, I'm bound to laugh at that shit. That shit be funny. Like when they be trolling in the comments, that shit be funny. So I don't really get mad.
Do you plan to keep your glasses or get contacts, LASIK surgery?
No, I actually got like my face, like I'm used to my face being like this type shit. Like at first when I started putting my glasses on, I'm like, nah, I can't wear these bitches. I look weird. But now this like my regular, so it's like I wouldn't even feel right putting on no contacts and I like these my same glasses. Like every time I break my glasses, I don't go get no new glasses. I go get the same regular ones. Like I like these. These fit my face shit.
Yeah. Do you have like bad eyesight or some shit? Or
Yeah, my shit bad as hell. Like before I got my glasses, I didn't know I couldn't see for real until I put my glasses on.
damn. You know you can get LASIK though. I got LASIK myself, man. Like
That shit work?
man, my vision is 15/20 or 20/15. It's better than 20/20 vision.
Oh yeah, see, I like my glasses though.
But the glasses work for you though. That's your
Yeah.
image. Like that's your.
And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of hoes like my glasses. For real.
So you're from the west side of Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Man, like I think like the first time when I went to Chicago to do interviews, I was on the west side of Chicago, and one time I almost got robbed. They almost tried to take my camera. This was about 10 years ago, and then it was this crazy shit going on the west side, man. And
you had to be doing some shit though to just.
I was looking for DJ Chance the Rapper's DJ. I think his name is DJ Oreo. But I was looking for his house, so I was creeping down the street.
Yeah.
And niggas started clutching because I was kind of looking suspicious, but I wasn't.
I was gonna say you had to be on some shit because in Chicago, how people make it seem, it ain't how people make it seem like, oh, there go this nigga, we finna rob him or that ain't how that shit go. You got to be doing some movement a type of way for that shit to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at that time too, it was more like the west side of Chicago. I mean, Chicago's is dangerous, but it wasn't like the south side, I should say.
Yeah, in fact, you hit it right on the head. The west side was really about getting money at first. Everybody was getting money and shit. But now everybody is switched up. Like now out south trying to get some money and out west just killing everybody. Everybody into it for real.
Yeah. I remember when the bopping thing was crazy.
Yeah, fact.
With like Stunt Taylor and
D-Lo, Chemo, Lil Pouncy, all they ass. That shit was crazy. That was a good time to be alive.
Man. Was you out there doing them dances too?
Everybody was doing them dances.
Come on, man. Do the dance real fast, man. We don't say.
Stop tweaking. Stop tweaking.
You not gonna bust the dance?
Nah, I was great on that. I don't dance. I don't do none of that.
Man, but from the west, being from the west side, so the cultures are different, basically.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts. For everywhere, up north, out south, over east, out west, that shit different. Everywhere, that shit different.
So the politics, everything. So, like, how does that work? Like, do people from the south side get along with people on the west side, or like, how does all this like work?
Everybody, it's a lot of niggas that's in tour with a lot of niggas from being with just different niggas. So it's like, it's some motherfuckers cool with this motherfucker on the south side, some motherfuckers cool with this motherfucker on the west side. Like it's a little bit of everybody cool with everybody, and it's a little bit of everybody in tour with a little bit of everybody. Just by guilty by association type shit. Like you from out west, but you fuck with them from out south, so now you on tour with us, you know?
Yeah. So GDs and BDs, are they on the west side too?
Everything. It ain't just GDs and BDs in Chicago. It's all type of gangs.
Vice Lords.
All type of gangs. Any gang you can think of is in Chicago.
Yeah. Even on the west side?
Everywhere.
Okay.
Like it's everywhere. Even in the suburbs. A lot of shit in the burbs, everywhere.
So what do you think changed the culture of the west side? You said it went from getting money and dancing to everybody, you know, a lot of and shit. Do you think it was the influence of the Chief Keef era and just the south side, or?
Hell no. It's just like shit happened. Like a lot of shit happened. Like goofy shit. Like that just started shit that made shit change. Like a motherfucker dying or an important person dying or like shit, like a lot of shit just changed. So it's like a lot of people just like unnecessary people died and then motherfuckers just had to get out here. Like basically that's it. That's the best way to sum it up. Somebody important died and motherfuckers just did what they had to do and it went from there, basically.
Yeah. So another rapper from the west side, Love Foe. Have you ever met him or y'all have any connections or anything?
Yeah, I met him. It's just so funny. He just called my phone the other day. I swear to God. Yeah, I met him before.
Yeah.
I met him a long time ago too, in like 2016 when I was a shorty though. Like I was young as hell. And yeah, I know him.
Well, so you said he called you the other day?
Yeah, he fake got on my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
But
you trolling.
on some cool shit though. Not on no tough shit. Like some cool shit though. It was some cool shit. Like it was a funny conversation though. Like type shit.
Like he got on your ass is like what, motivation or what?
Now in one of my interviews, I was like everybody say he ain't from out west. Like nobody know where he from. Nobody know where he from. So in one of my interviews, I was like, yeah, he not from out west. And I guess he saw the interview and he called me. He was like, man, you know, on some funny shit. Not on no over tough shit. He was just just basically just tapping in type shit. Like, you know?
I mean, he was everywhere, and then he just disappeared. Like, what happened?
Shit, I don't know. When we were just on the phone though, he looked like pretty cool though. Like I was just on the phone with him and shit. I was gonna screenshot it and post it, but that was gonna be some weird shit. So I was just like, fuck it. I just chopped it up with him and shit and let it be. But he looked regular though.
Yeah, that's cool, man. So I mean, would y'all ever do music or?
Bro, if he do, yeah, I'll do a song with him. Bro, I'll do a song with folks. That bitch gonna be hard.
So why do people think he's not from the West Side though? Is this because he just not?
It's like nobody know where he from. Like if you from Chicago, they gonna know where you from. Oh, that's da 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 off da 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 da. That's da 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 from da 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 da. You can't say where folks from. Like you can't say like, yeah, little folk from right here. Little folk from right here. Like you can't say nothing.
Yeah, that would be cool, man. Love 4, he had a wave, man, and then like I said,
yeah, that shit was crazy. His wave was crazy.
Yeah. So with you, man, I mean, like I said, you're the hottest Chicago rapper right now. Shit, probably one of the hottest in the game. But like, what are you gonna do to keep people engaged? Because it's a lot of rappers who came and went.
Yeah.
And like, do you plan to get more creative with your music? Because you talk about a lot of sliding, which is cool. I think your shit is hard.
Yeah.
But then you know how fans are. They're quick to say, this nigga got one flow, or this nigga only talk about that, or this nigga use this beats. Because I seen him do it to Polo G. I seen him doing it to Lil Baby and Dub Baby. What are you going to do to keep people engaged?
I feel like my tape, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if you heard my tape or not, but my tape crazy. So it's like, that's how I go about songs. Like I ain't gonna lie, I done made some songs that sound like this song. Like I'm an own critic of my music myself. So it's like, I know, like, I ain't gonna say I know exactly what to drop and what not to drop, but I know, like, you know, like I'm real good at how to drop my songs. Cause like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'ma switch it up and shit. Like I got a lot of shit I wanna do. Like I got all type of music I done did, but the shit I'm doing now, I'm gonna run with this for a little minute cause it's like it's working
that's
crazy.
That's your shit. Yeah, that's what people
like,
fucking with.
And the way I go about my music, I make it by the way I'm feeling. Like I just get in a bag. Like I was just like that bag that free my hood, fuck your hood. That's a bag. Like I can get back in that mode. Like that's a mode I got to get back in. Cause every time when I was making my tape, every time I went in the booth, it was just hard. Everything I said was hard. Then it was like now I got to get back in that mode. But I'm finna get in a different bag. Like I got some shit though. Like the new shit I've been recording, I've been on some shit.
Yeah. Now the On Deck record, that's people don't know that's a Gucci Man song.
Yeah, facts.
Like, and you know, a lot of people are freestyling to it now. Like you even got the D Glock version and shit like that, and a lot more people are teasing the On Deck record. I mean, what made you go that far back and get that beat?
My OG told me to do that shit. My mama told me to do that shit. Like,
yeah,
that's what I'm gonna say. Like about my OG weird, bro. Like she'll be on and off. Like one day she fucking with it, one day she not. So one day I'm just in the crib and I'm walking around with my headphones on. Now my OG screaming my name, but I got the headphones on so loud type shit I can't hear. So I'm damn near walking right past her in the crib. Now she asked me, she called me, she's like, what you doing? I'm looking for some beats. She like, you should do this beat. You should do On Deck by Gucci Man. Now, I'm like, man, I ain't doing that shit. Like, something just tell me, like, man, I ain't doing that shit. Now, I just go upstairs in my room and put it on my TV. I play it off my TV instead of the headphones. Like, I go on YouTube on my game, play it off my shit. And I came up with half of that shit. That when I'm in the county here now, I don't play. I came up with that shit. And I want to say I stopped. Like, I got tired of like I basically got tired of writing that shit down. I stopped, came back to the rack, went in the studio and freestyled the rest. And then the way the song go about, I know he gonna see this video, but I don't give no fuck. The engineer, his ass was trash, man. Like his ass, like if you listen to On Deck, like listen to On Deck and then listen to Free Brick. Like the engineer, we had built our own studio up from the ground up, so we ain't had no real engineer. So we just, my manager found the motherfucker, like I ain't gonna say a random nigga, but he was basically like literally a random nigga. And shit, we'll be in there recording, but I never really recorded because that shit, he used to make my shit sound weak as fuck. Like, I go in there rapping, my voice to sound so fucking weak because it's like he don't know how to mix, you know? So it was some songs I'm like, I don't even want to record. But this song, like, they like, man, just lay it down. You gotta lay it down. I laid it down, freestyle the rest. And so what happened for that shit actually sounded good. Like the rough and like the way it sound, that shit sound rough. Like if you really listen to that shit sound like bottom of the basement music. That shit like is rough, but that gave it the sound. That's the sound it gave it on that. That bitch good. It came out perfect though. So it's like it sounds kind of good, kind of bad.
So your mom fuck with Gucci Mane. She must listen to his music.
Yeah, my uncle who passed away. So basically, her little brother, he used to listen to Gucci Mane all the time, and that I guess that was his favorite song. Like he said a dumbass word in there, like super fresh to alley for Avidocious. He said some crazy shit in there. And that's the part they always sing, so she made me do that bitch.
Yeah. You think Gucci Mane knows that your song is blowing up on his beat?
Yeah, I linked with Needy Beats, but we forgot to take a picture. The nigga who made the beat, no trolling shit. I thought he was dead. Like the nigga Needy Beat, I thought he passed away. That's an old ass beat. Like I'm thinking like these niggas don't got Instagram, no social medias. I know they not seeing this shit. But bro, we linked up in the studio. He played me some beats. Bro, we got some more shit coming. Like he gave me some updated beats. Like this new sound, but with the old sound. Like them bitches was crazy. Like when I heard them bitches, I picked like them bitches crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Rappers need to thank your mom for requesting that beat because a lot of rappers are getting notoriety because they rapping on that beat for real. It's crazy how shit work.
Yeah, that's facts. It is crazy how this shit work for real.
Yeah. So now that you got fame, like what's some of the things that get to you? Like what's something? Because when you get fame, you get money. People around you think you're changing, but you're just really trying to adapt to everything.
Exactly. Everybody say I'm changing, but it's really like they're them.
Changing.
It's really y'all that's changing. Like y'all thinking I'm changing, so you changing how you move. Like I'm still the same regular nigga in my eyes. Like when I be going out in the mall and shit. Like when I was just out in Texas today. In Houston, I'm in the mall. Everybody want to take like I took like 10 pictures today. I'm like, every time I'm just like this shit crazy. Like this shit crazy. Like I'm in the mall. I was with Polo G. We in the mall. Like they like, man, this little boy like, man, I want to take a picture with Polo G. Now as soon as I walk up, the little boy like, oh my God, it's Von. Like you ain't even just do that for Polo, but you just did that. That shit was crazy. So I'm like, this shit still be crazy to me though. So that shit.
So like, how do you handle phone calls or close friends around you thinking you're acting funny? Like, how do you handle that? Do you?
We from Chicago, so it's like all like tough love. Like, if they say something, I'll be like, man, get your bitch ass on. Or they'll be like, get your bitch ass. So it's like, it ain't really everybody, like, surprisingly, I ain't gonna say everybody, but everybody from the hood, like, they really happy for me type shit, So it's like, it's some fake love, some, So, like, I can peep it. Like, if it's fake and they saying, like, some little shit, I just rub it off, I can't get mad. But when it be real love, a lot of people showing some real genuine love, and that shit be like, that shit make me want to go harder for real. And I'm gonna turn my hood up. So it's like, it ain't like, I be telling them like, just wait, just wait on me. I got this shit.
So what's some good food spots? Put us on game on some good some good West Side shit. Yeah, like, do you eat Harold's?
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Harold's, but that's out south. We got Uncle Remy's and JJ's in Chicago. Out west.
Uncle Remy's, yeah.
Yeah, we do Uncle Remy's and JJ's. But in Wells, we got Wells too. But I'm a picky ass eater. So all that shit that motherfuckers to eat from Chicago, I don't even do that shit for real. Like I'll be on some regular shit and go eat some McDonald's or some Wendy's or some shit. Or some chips and cheese. Like, we got chips and cheese, Italian beef and shit. But that shit, man, I get tired of food fast. We've been eating that shit our whole life. Like, it'd be some days where it'd be like, yeah, I want to eat this right now. But all the time you could catch me eating a McDonald's or some Wendy's or some regular shit or some chips. Like, I literally eat some chips, wake up, eat some chips, I'm good. I'm out. Bro,
Y'all tried Uncle Remus before. It's all right.
you gotta try. I don't dig Uncle Remus neither. I just eat some JJ's though. JJ's.
JJ's,
Yeah.
that's like what, catfish and chicken and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try JJ's. So you mentioned Polo G earlier. Y'all got a feature and everything, right?
I don't know. Left, right. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So what's some advice that he gave you that stuck with you?
I ain't gonna lie, we talked about so much shit the first time I met him. It's like I can't even hit it on one topic because he done told me so much shit. But the most shit he could tell me, he told me just get what you can out the shit. Make this shit what you make it. Don't let this shit make you. It's basically. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Rod Wave actually showed you love too. How was that?
That was just today. That shit was just crazy. I was just on Instagram. YTB Fat actually sent it to me. YTB Fat brought me out for a show. And shit, he just DM'd me. That shit, like motherfuckers with a lot of followers, it be saying like priority and shit. You be seeing that shit on your gram?
Yep.
Like when they do something, it say priority. So that shit popped right up on my phone. And I clicked and that shit was Rod Wave story. It'd be like, da-da-da, sent the story. I didn't know whose story it was. But it was Rod Wave and I seen that shit. That shit was crazy. I'll be off the ride.
That shit crazy, man. In Sexy Red, was y'all kicking it last week?
Yeah, that was like, yeah.
Like how was that? Like, what's she like?
That was decent. She cool as hell. She funny as hell. I fuck with her heavy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, it's crazy seeing you go up. I mean, it's only up from here.
Yeah,
I just want you to just stay away from Chicago, man. Like,
you heard me?
Huh?
I'm gonna eat her ass.
You say you gonna what?
I'm gonna eat her ass.
You gonna eat her ass?
Yeah.
Who, Sexy Red?
Yeah. Look,
Sexy Red crazy, man.
One day, look, I'm gonna drop a picture of like with my head on her ass on Twitter.
Yeah. Are you gonna wife her or you just gonna, have some fun with it?
I don't know, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I don't know.
I ain't trying to get you in trouble. I know you got a few situations. I ain't trying to get you in trouble.
Yeah. That's my bitch, though.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's my imaginary bitch. Huh?
Did you graduate high school?
No.
Yeah.
I ain't dumb or nothing for bro.
I didn't say you was dumb, bro.
But look, I ain't graduate because look, bro, I made it all the way to the 11th grade. I made it, but it wasn't on no amazing shit. I'm doing good. Every time I went up, it was barely. I made it though, but it was my last 11th grade year, I was missing 2 credits. I was missing 2 credits for something, I don't know. But every time I went up, I was missing a credit, but it wasn't no major shit that'll make my whatever the fuck they used to give you, what the fuck it's called? Huh? No, my schedule. Your schedule say what grade you really in on that bitch. My shit got stuck one time, said the same thing twice, only one time in high school. My shit said 10th grade twice. And then shit, once I went to 11th grade, I got put in an alternative school. When I got put into alternative school, and regular school, I ain't have enough credits. I think you needed 32. In alternative school, you only needed 24. So I had way more credits than I needed in alternative school because I came from a real school. So I went up a grade and then I did some dumb shit again and then got basically put in the same grade. And that was 11th grade. I really could have graduated early. Then they put that shit in Zoom. When they put it in Zoom, during COVID, I stopped going to school. They're like, you got to go to it on your phone. My mama made me go to, my mama used to come in the room and wake me up. And I used to be up to 6, 7 in the morning to when it's time to get on the shit. And I just go to sleep. Come on, I ain't finna get on my phone to go to school. That's some weird shit.
Yeah.
So
did you play sports in school?
Huh?
Did you play sports in school?
I ain't make the team in 9th grade. So that was really my last straw too. When I ain't make the team.
Wait, basketball or football?
Basketball. When I ain't make the team, that was yeah, fuck school. Y'all tweaking.
Then you was trash like that?
Bro, I wasn't weak. It was just 2 motherfuckers raw. They was raw, bro. I did 9th grade in Atlanta. I went to school. I went to 9th grade in Atlanta. So they was raw as hell. Like it's niggas my height dunking and shit. Like they was raw as hell. I wasn't weak. It was just too many other motherfuckers raw.
I see you in Screwly. Am I saying his name right?
Yeah, Skrilla.
How did that come about? Cause he's from like Indiana somewhere, right?
Yeah, bro, that's just some, like, right now, the whole city fucking with each other. Like, right now, it ain't really no rappers that's really into it with each other. Like, so I can go out south and do a song with this person. I can go over east and do a song with this person because we ain't into it. So it's like the whole city fucking with each other. And, shit, that just came about on some his shit going up, my shit going up. I think I followed him first. On the gram. He followed me right back. I put his shit on my story, or it was either or he put my shit on his story, I put his shit on my story, and we locked in like that. He sent me a verse, I did that bitch, and that was like, that's how we locked in. But we actually went, the first time we got up with each other, we didn't even do no song. Like every rapper, every time I got up with them the first time, I don't do no song, cause it's like, every rapper I done got up with been cool as hell. I ain't never got up with no weird rapper, so it's like we done got caught up doing so much other shit. We ain't even focused on music for real, cause we really chilling and locking in, you know?
It's authentic.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah. Damn. So, what advice do you have? Because there's a lot of people just like yourself, like a year ago, that was just trying to make it out. What advice for all the artists watching right now do you have for them that's trying to make it out?
I don't know, cause I was just fucked up. Like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, like I was just fucked up, like real life fucked up. So I don't really like. I just say like go, like get this shit your hardest for real. Like you gotta go. Like no matter what you gotta do. I ain't saying like put this shit in front of everything, but you gotta go. Like you gotta make this your main. Like it was. I slept in the studio for like a whole like 2-3 weeks. Like same clothes type shit, recording, going straight to the studio. So it's like, you gotta go, you gotta put this shit aside and going, like, you gotta really want this shit. Like, I really wanted this shit. Like, at a certain point in my life, I knew, like, I'm gonna be a rapper. Like, I ain't going to school, I ain't playing sports, I'm gonna be a rapper. So you gotta put your all into this shit. If that's really what you wanna do, you gotta put your all into this shit. You really gotta eat, sleep, wake up music. Bro.
Was there any like women or friends or like teachers that said you'll never be shit?
You know, people throw their little jokes when you an upcoming rapper, like that shit weak, but niggas be lying when they be saying like, my teacher said I was never gonna be shit. Your teacher ain't never told you no shit like that. Like, for real, bro. But ain't nobody never told me I wasn't gonna be shit. Like, I don't know, probably on some getting into it and shit and telling me some shit like that, but like on some just throwing dirt on me, like, nah, you ain't never gonna be shit. Like, it's hoes who diss me or shit like that, but it ain't never, like, that shit don't really matter. That shit, if somebody tell you that and you let that shit hurt you for real, your ass a goofy.
Yeah. Now, I seen a quote online. I don't know if it's true or not, but I seen like multiple people say, you said like 4 millionaires want to sign you.
Yeah.
Can you say who those millionaires are, or?
Shit, the record label, shit. Shit. Oh, bro. It's more than 4. But that's a YTB Fat lyric, but no cap, like labels, bitches be like back to back. One to hit me, then this one to hit me, then this one to hit me, then this one to hit me, this one to hit me, this one to hit me. So it's like, this shit a headache. This shit like college scouts. Picking a label like college. It
is. Like, what school you gonna go to?
Fact.
Yeah. So any rappers hit you up trying to sign you?
No, that's actually what I thought was gonna happen. Like, I believe in manifestation. Like, no trolling shit, no weird shit. Like, I just started seeing that shit now. All the time, I used to see 1017 on my clock all the time. I always used to see that shit. Like, it used to say 1017. 1017, 1017. Even on the microwave, it'll say 1017. Everywhere I go, I'm seeing 1017. Address, 1017. So I don't know why I always used to be like, man, Gucci Man gonna try to sign me. I always just say that, but the nigga never, like, no rappers tried to come. Like the way my career went, that shit crazy. Like, no rappers reached out to me and tried to fuck with me, but Polo G, and that's my favorite rapper. Like, that shit was crazy. Like anybody from the city ain't try to fuck with me. Like, no Herb, no Dirt. Like, them niggas didn't reach out to me. It was Polo, and that's like my favorite rapper. So it's like, I didn't accomplish shit already. Like, meeting my favorite rapper, kicking it with my favorite rapper, all type of shit. So it's like,
yeah. Damn. Um, how much you charging for features now?
I don't really like. I really wouldn't say like I'm charging this much. I really go like off the song. Like for number one, I'm not doing no weak ass song. If your song weak, I'm not getting on it. Like I gotta fuck with it, you know. I gotta fuck with your song. But if I was to charge for a feature right now, it gotta be the person I fuck with for. Like a mother. Like if I fuck with you, but I'm finna charge you, I'ma fuck with you. But cause I don't really like. I was never getting paid for music, so it's like I ain't finna just do this shit for the money, you know? It's like, cause in the beginning it wasn't really never about the money. So
Exactly.
that shit it really don't excite me. Oh, I got 50K for a feature. All right, let me jump up and do this nigga song. That shit don't really excite me. But if it come though, I ain't saying I ain't gonna do it, but bro.
Now, who is Brick to you? Cause I hear you say his name a lot.
That's my blood brother.
Same mom and dad?
Same mama, same daddy, yeah.
Damn. And so what's going on with him? You say his name a lot.
He was just locked up. Like my first song, when I got out, when I told you I got locked up for them for the robberies and shit, he got locked up 4 days before that. Like that's why I was outside so crazy type shit, cause he had just got booked. So I'm trying to get some bread for his lawyer. Remember I told you with the distro kid and shit, I got the bread for the lawyer and shit. I took the money out the distro kid, did all that shit, and then shit paid for his lawyer and shit. He just got out. So he just got out, but he got released on house arrest. So he just on house arrest right now and shit. I just be doing shit for him. Like, he be wanting, I don't know why, he want to get fresh as fuck on house arrest. So he just be making me bam shit. I just be bam shit. So I'm ready, when he get off house arrest though, we finna come back tough. Like, everybody think, like, I ain't gonna lie, I was really a duo at first. Like, it was really me and him every song. But when he got booked, the name of my song, Free Brick Freestyle, that was like one of the first songs I dropped by myself when he got locked up. Now he kept telling me like, man, don't drop while I'm booked. Don't drop while I'm locked up. Don't drop while I'm locked up. I'm like, nah, I'm like, some just telling me like, drop, like you gotta drop. Then I did the trailer to that bitch went crazy. And then I told him, while he was locked up, he was happy as hell. And then he like, every time somebody get locked up, because the motherfuckers in Chicago get locked up every day. It's probably a motherfucker getting locked up right now. So it's like he'd say every time a motherfucker came in on the new, and he was like, they knew who he was. They're like, oh, you Von brother, you So it was like he happy as fuck for me, like right now. So it's like,
yeah,
he really just waiting.
And that's good that you didn't wait, man. Like,
Yeah,
cause you know this music shit's about perfect timing.
Facts.
You could be the hardest nigga out, but if it's not at the right time,
it's over with.
It's over with.
I agree with that too, bro.
Yeah. So if it was one thing, before we get out of here, if it was one thing you could change about Chicago, what would it be?
I always say this, the broke, dirty, hating ass niggas, cause they the reason the shit is what it is. Like, it be the niggas who fucking this shit up. Like, niggas wanna get into it over hoes. Niggas wanna get into it over goofy shit. Like, it's all goofy niggas. Hating, goofy, dirty, broke, starving, gangbanging ass niggas that's doing this shit for. So it's really the niggas, like, it ain't no structure in Chicago no more for. A 15-year-old will kill a big homie for. It ain't like nobody, this shit, it's the niggas for. That's it. Change the niggas. Wipe the whole Chicago out and put a whole different set of niggas. That shit'll be different. Like, niggas just weird.
Are there any like historical projects on the west side? Like, you know how it's like an old block, Parkway Gardens? Is there some shit like that on the west side?
Everywhere is historical on the west side. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody known for something, for doing something on the west side. Every hood known for doing something. So it's like, it ain't nobody who just miscellaneous. Like, even like the small motherfuckers historical. Cause like everybody then stamped, then put their foot down and shit, you know? Like, so it's like everything, like, yeah. But it ain't no like no big hood, like O Block and that. Like, everybody thinks Chicago just O Block. Just GDs and BDs. That's all everybody think Chicago is. When Chicago, crazy, way deeper than that shit.
For real. Chicago's actually a beautiful city too, though. Yeah, people only see certain parts.
Yeah, in fact, it's like O Block and 63rd and them O Block, the GDs and the BDs. That's a big ass war. Like, that's a big ass war, but bro, it's way bigger wars than that in Chicago. People just don't know about. Like, they like no trolling shit. Like O Block and the GDs, they got a lot of dead homies, but it's a lot of other gangs with way more dead homies than them, and people just don't know about the shit because it ain't spoke on and shit. Like, everybody know about the famous motherfuckers that's dead from the GDs and BD side, but Like everywhere else, there's a lot of dead motherfuckers. Like Chicago, it's like people die every day, like in Chicago. So it's like that shit's crazy. It's deeper than what motherfuckers be thinking.
Yeah. Now house parties. Did you attend those growing up? Like, was that shit you would go to?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna no trolling shit. I still go to like a house party now. Like I go to one of them.
Still, like right now?
Like right now, yes. In
Nah,
Chicago.
see, nah. You
Chicago,
you can't do that no more. You not the old
I'm
Von.
finna show you how to do it. Like, if you dying in Chicago right now, it's like 100% your fault. Like 100% your fault. Unless it's just some shit that you ain't never seen coming. Like you getting backdoored or some shit. Like motherfuckers getting backdoored. If you getting backdoored, I give you a pass. Like you got backdoored, he probably ain't see that shit coming. But like, you supposed to know how to move. Like we know how to move. Like the only thing that I be worried about when I'm in Chicago is the police. I'm never worried about getting shot at, none of that shit. Cause it's like, you gotta know how to move. If you don't know how to move, it's all about learning how to move. Like you gotta know how to move. Like
No, I hear you. And look, I'm not from Chicago, so I can't speak for you.
Yeah.
But it's so many people in the party, you never know who's making a phone call or who. It's you know how people get, man.
All right, now this is what I was gonna say. The way Chicago is, if I'm in this party, 9 times out of 10, I know who party this is, who finna be in this party, or how this gonna go, and I know this people be with this people, and it ain't no like, oh, these people just came in the party, it's time to go. It's either gonna be like, at a point I'm at right now, I can't, anything happen on my name, they gonna scratch it, like anything, like a motherfucker bump me and knock my glasses off, they gonna say I got bitch. So the way I be moving, it be like, what y'all wanna do? How y'all wanna do it? And a lot of niggas don't be aggressive like that for real. So it'd be like, shit be watered down for real. So it's like, if I bump into a motherfucker, it's going, like, I don't know how to explain
I hear you, but if you're Von of 1700's team, if you listening to this, don't let him go to no parties, man. He's the bad.
We be going to parties. They be coming to our parties. But on bro, I've been out of town though. Like the last party I went to was like I ain't been going. Like, but I just like I throw all my video shoots, literally everyone be a party. So it's like I be like, and I don't do no drugs or none of that. So I be on alert and on point. So
that's
like,
dope.
I'm cool. So everybody like in the party, everybody be getting high, drunk and shit. I be walking around with like 10 phones. I got everybody phone, everybody everything. So it's like it's don't.
So you don't drink, you don't smoke pills, anything?
No, I used to drink lean, but after when I got locked up, I fell back off that shit. But sometimes I still, like, bro them come around, I get off the drink. But I don't really be doing that shit no more. That shit be putting me to sleep. So I don't.
I've never been high before. Like I've never smoked weed before. Are you the same way?
Yeah, I never smoked weed before. Never put.
I've never been high ever.
But if you've been around, you've been contact high before.
Yeah.
I know you. If you've been around people smoking, you've been.
Yeah, all my friends smoke, but I mean like
you probably
what they call it, hot boxing and everything.
Yeah, if you was in a hot box, you been high. You just ain't know because you was just probably some shit you ain't never.
But how you know? You don't get high.
Look, I knew I was contact high before when I sat in the car with bro and them and they didn't getting high or in the studio. Like I still be getting contact high now. Like I be sitting next to bro and them, they smoking, and I just get the feeling like. Like that, like and feeling all like, so I know I get up and move around and type shit.
So what's your reason for never smoking weed?
People probably gonna call me a lame and all that shit, but my big brother used to be on my ass. Like my big brother, like I had a real big brother, like so he ain't let me do a lot of shit. Like a lot of shit I did on my own. My big brother always used to be on my ass, like everything. I couldn't do none. Everything he did, I couldn't do it unless I'm sneaking and doing it. And then I sneaking and doing it, then we got separated. We've been separated like damn near for like the last 5 years of our life. Like from 2016 on to now, we've been separated. Like
shout out to your brother, man. That's a real mentor.
Bro. Yeah.
That's a real mentor. I'm scared to smoke weed because I don't like the smell, and then I don't want my lips to turn like black.
Yeah, my shit pink too, but I ain't never got the rouse to like, I'm finna smoke. Like none of that shit. So it's like, even if my brother didn't, wasn't on my back, I probably wasn't gonna be no smoker no way. So.
Yeah, I just don't see like how they put their lips, like how people share it and put their lips on all. I don't be knowing what other people doing with their lips, so it's like, you see what I'm saying?
I'm like that too. I don't drink off motherfuckers. I don't drink off my mama, my little sister. I don't do that. So smoking, none of that. I don't like that shit. I don't know. I wouldn't be doing that shit neither. And that shit
That's
costs
what's
too
up,
much.
man.
And this another thing for niggas is out here smoking and they broke as hell. I ain't gonna lie. The way I just came up, if I was smoking, I'd be like a leech, cause I ain't just had no money. So how the fuck I'm finna afford to be smoking this shit? So I would have been around just smoking motherfucker shit up if I was around. If I was a smoker, I'd be smoking y'all shit up.
That's what's up, man. And a lot of kids, like I said, my nephew, a lot of kids, they're listening to you now.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you're saying that, because fentanyl, pills, perks is messing up the world, bro.
Bro, my little brother just died off one of my little brothers from the hood just died off a fake pill. And that shit like, and that's the weirdest shit ever. Like, that's like pills. I hate people who sell fake pills. I hate people who pop pills. Like perks, that shit irritating. I hate that shit. Like, I don't even want to be around you if you pop perks. Like, that's how I just got locked up the last time. My homie was off of perk and paranoid. We got in a high-speed chase. He crashed the car. So it's like, that shit irritating. So I hate that shit.
That's real, man. And we need more rappers to speak out on drugs. And I'm not trying to be, like you said, they'll say we're lame because we don't do drugs, but not doing drugs, you save a lot of money. You're aware. Like, one thing, you're aware of your surroundings. You're always on point. And I mean, you're not fucking up your body. So that's what's up, bro. And I tip my hat to you, bro, because a lot of people are lost and they do drugs because they see other people do drugs, you know. Yeah, so
one of my homies, he told me, like, he was like, we was talking one day. He like, Shredder, you know, if I would have never started hanging with I would never start popping perks. Bro, he told me this out of his mouth. So it's like, you ain't even never want to start popping perks. You just went around this motherfucker and he made you pop a perk, and ever since then you've been popping perks.
Yeah.
So it's like, that shit be goofy.
Damn. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I'm proud of you. Last thing, so VonOff1700, did you ever like want to change your name, because King Von is so big, that you know how names could get
mixed up and shit? Hell no, cause I came up with my name with a long ass time ago. Like, my name been that shit since like on the game, like Von. Like, I've been running with Von, but probably not. I don't want to say before him, cause he older than me, but like, that shit, I ain't never want to change it, because, like, this is my name. Like, I can't get mad that we got the same name. It's a lot of Vons everywhere in Iraq. So it's like, I can't get mad. I just got to, put that respect on my name, how he got his shit.
Yeah. Man, my boy, man, I'm proud of you. Go get you some coochie in Houston. It's a lot of coochie running around there.
I can't even, the shit I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of hoes with the BBLs, but it's like, they hopping out the car. They hopping out the car, you thinking, like, yeah, I got me one. I'm finna get her. Soon as you get out of the car, the bitch butt ugly. Like, I'm great. Like, so it's like, I'm great. But it's a lot of fat asses out here, though.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I'm proud of you, and you didn't came a long way over the last 2-3 months, and hopefully, as you continue to go up, we could do more interviews and shit, vlogs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And shit, man, I'm proud of you, man. Let's keep going up, man. Just stay locked in.
Love.